Bismillah. People wonder what is the status of Jesus, peace be upon him, in Islam. Do Muslims respect him? Do they honor him? Is he a prophet or is he God according to Islam? First, all Muslims consider Jesus, peace be upon him, is a Muslim. Do you know that the word Muslim means the one who submit to God's will? To Muslims, the word Muslim is an honorary title to those who completely surrender themselves to God's will. For instance, in the Quran, Surah 37:103, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَلَمَّا أَسْلَمَا وَتَلَّهُ لِلْجَبِينِ وَنَادَيْنَاهُ أَيَّ إِبْرَاهِيمُ. In translation, when Abraham and Ishmael completely surrendered themselves and they became Muslim and they followed the orders of God on the sacrifice, so therefore it was an honorary title for Abraham to be called a Muslim when he completely surrendered himself to God's will. Do you know that according to Muslims, all prophets of God were Muslims and all of them carried the same message in which they were calling people to submit to God's will? According to Islam, God has sent approximately about 124,000 prophets to this world. In the Quran, God have mentioned only 25 of all of these prophets. And out of those 25 prophets, God have chose 5 to be called Ulil Azm, the best prophets. And only one prophet of those 5 prophets, God have called him the Messiah, which was Jesus, peace be upon him. Do you know that a Muslim cannot say the word Jesus by itself, and he has to say peace be upon him as a form of respect? Do you know that Muslims cannot and will not represent an image of Jesus, peace be upon him, because no one can replace his image? Again, this is the way we honor Jesus, peace be upon him. How many times have you seen Jesus, peace be upon him, being represented in a cartoon or an image in any Muslim country? You will never. Why? Because this is considered to be a great disrespect, and actually it's a blasphemy according to Muslims to represent Jesus, peace be upon him, in a form of an image. In the contrary, you will see this being done so many times in the West. Did you know that part of being a Muslim that we have to believe in Jesus, peace be upon him, and a Muslim is not a Muslim if he does not believe in Jesus? Do you know that God have mentioned Jesus, peace be upon him, in the Quran 25 times versus he only mentioned Muhammad, peace be upon him, only 5 times? Do you know that the most honorable woman in Islam was Mary, the mother of Jesus, peace be upon him? Do you know that Mary was mentioned in the Bible only 18 times, and in the Quran she was mentioned 32 times, almost 100% more? Do you know that in the Quran God have dedicated a whole chapter for the mother of Jesus, Surah Maryam, or chapter of Mary? Also, do you know that God have dedicated a whole chapter in the Quran to talk about the Last Supper, Surah Al-Ma'idah? Do you know that the most number of people named Jesus worldwide were Muslims? This is Jesus, peace be upon him, in Islam. We honor him, we respect him, he is our role model.
Please